So the guys at ML Sound Lab finally came out with this highly anticipated plugin, or at least to me, because I've been asking for this plugin forever, which is what they called the Amped Volcano. So hello everybody and welcome to a new video and welcome to my channel where we talk about everything music from death metal to Queen and everything in between. So yeah, hella excited because I've actually been waiting for this plugin for a long time. This plugin is actually based off of two awesome Soldano amplifiers, the SLO 100 and the Astro 20. Now the SLO 100 is an amplifier we've all heard 100 times, and it's an awesome sounding amplifier. One that I've actually never got the chance to actually play myself, but I am a big fan of its sound because of the different recordings I've heard and also of course of the plugins that actually model it. So yeah, I've actually been looking forward to this release. And the Astro 20 is actually a newer Soldano amplifier and definitely a more modern take on a tube amplifier. So yeah, super excited to try these out. So let's just plug in the guitar and let's see if it meets my expectations. Okay, cool. So here we go. This is the Volcano Amped plugin. And I gotta tell you, as far as looks go, this is probably my favorite. One thing I should definitely mention is the fact that they actually teamed up with Steve from Neural Amp Modeling, and they came out with this whole new modeling engine for this plugin. So it should be interesting to say the least. Now, as far as the plugin itself goes, it definitely looks like an ML Sound Lab plugin. You can see the face of the amplifier and all of the dials. You get an input dial, you got gain, bass, middle, treble, presence, and depth. You also get an output knob here, and in true Soldano fashion, they all go up to 11. Now here on the top you have the amp menu, which is the different amplifiers and the channels for those different amplifiers, and also you get presets as well. So you got a couple of presets per amplifier or per mode. And then on the bottom, the usual suspects. You've got a tuner, you've got the pedal board, which we're gonna engage later on, the cabinet, which is this here, MIDI control, and of course the license manager, so you can license it so that when you're ready to purchase it, you can get the license key from here and you can just copy it and paste it and send it to the guys at ML Sound Lab so they can take care of it. And of course you also get the bright switch here, which you can engage or turn off. And let's just check out some of the presets, shall we? This is the first preset. This is just as it came, and it's called All But New, and it sounds like this. That already sounds pretty good. Okay, so let's try out a couple different presets. So we go here to amp, and there we have the Volcano Overdrive. We can go back to crunch, or we can actually use the clean one. So let's try a crunch one. Thick breakup. Okay, sounds like this. Definitely a thicker tone. And as you can see here on the bottom, it actually changes from overdrive to crunch. That's a little too fat sounding for my taste, so let's try something else out. Let's check out the cleans on the Volcano SLO 100. Rotary speaker. It's probably new. Yeah, that's my go-to for clean sounds. Can't go wrong. Okay, so before we really dive into the SLO sounds, let's try out some of the Astro 20 sounds, because I've never actually played one of those, so that'll be cool to try out. Okay, so I guess they go incrementally as far as distortions go, so the green is actually the least distorted out of all of them, and it sounds like this. They call it Asteroid. That's clever, that's funny. Okay, so let's try this guy out. Clean Pixie Dust. Not really all that clean. Very compressed, I like it. But it's a little pushed. Let's try out this guy here, Crank Clean. I guess I should mention the fact that this guitar has really hard pickups. So yeah, it's very hard to actually keep it very clean. Cool, I like that. Okay, so let's go out to blue, I think it's next. Yes, blue. pretty dark sounding if you ask me. Let's try out the purple. Interesting. And let's just go to red and let's actually try out a preset. So we'll go with Little Bro has bigger distortion. So that's pretty cool. I definitely need to spend more time playing around with this amplifier to see its nuances and what it actually can do. Okay, so let's dive in and check out the piece of resistance, the SLO 100. Okay, so here we go, the Volcano SLO Overdrive. This is basically the SLO 100 full-on distortion, which is what we came here for. I mean, honestly, if we are looking at a Soldano SLO 100, we want distortion. We don't want it for the cleans. Even though they might actually be very warm and clean and nice, we want the distortion. That's what we came here for. So let's check it out and let's tweak it up a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the pedal board. I am going to engage the noise gate, which is already engaged. I'm just gonna bring it a little bit higher. I want the drive pedal on, so no drive, but all of the level, and a little bit more treble, so tone a little bit higher. I want the delay on, just so that I can play some nice leads, and let's see what that sounds like. Nice. Alright, so that sounds pretty cool already, but let's play around with the cabinets. Okay, so let's go down to cab, and I don't want the Mesa oversized. I'm gonna go with the Mesa green, so that should be a greenback on a Mesa 4x12 cabinet with a 57. That's cool. And then speaker 2 is also going to be a green with a 57. Nah, I don't want that. Let's try a 421 on a Mesa green. That's cool. I like that. Awesome. Now that's awesome. Anyway guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please drop me a like if you did. Drop me a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Pat out, metal on, dudes. Thanks, ML Sound Lab.